Hey guys, John Danger here with Drop Zone Tree Service Landscaping, right? Who knew? I just want to show you a couple things. Today's a maintenance day. We set aside 1 day per week to do maintenance. As you all know, we have tons of equipment. We have several trucks, trailers, and things that we haul around on them. This thing behind me here, this is called a mini skid. It's a wonderful unit. We're a big fan of it. It's got these tracks that really distribute weight. It's got a pretty impressive lifting capacity. It's rated to haul around 1,000 pounds. And of course, we do a lot of work with it. We have this hydraulic mower here, and of course this grapple. Obviously, every 100 hours, this machine requires an oil change. As you can see, we have a strap holding down the hood. It wasn't an accident. It's just the latch just needs adjustment, but we didn't have time on a job site to go through and bend it back to where it should be. And let's see, this mower deck needs to get tightened up because it had a hydraulic leak, and this is normal day-to-day stuff. So when we're talking about pricing and maintenance, that was a tiny fraction of what we go through. This is another example over here. We have our chipper, which, as you all know, we love our chipper. We call it Tink Tink because of the sound it makes. We got Pat up there and Taylor Swift in the background, and Dave's in the background. This is maintenance day. We don't need to wear company shirts. It's just kind of a greasy job. So every single day, this requires greasing right here, and here. That's every single day that we show up to a job site. Currently, Pat is working on changing the blades. Pat, how many hours do you think we gotta get out of a blade? Probably like 50 hours, maybe?
Out of what blade? Out of this blade?
Yeah.
6 months.
6 months, yeah, right. I wish. So we have to go through, I don't know if you can see or not. Let me switch this around. So we have to go through and loosen up all of these bolts and then torque them all down. We usually change those bolts, I think, every 2 to 4 blades, just kind of depending on how they look. And then on the inside of our shop here, I'm going to pause the music. Sorry, Taylor. I love Taylor Swift. That's a fact. Don't judge me. All right, and then of course here we have my mess of a shop, but this is where we sharpen our chainsaws. It takes a hot minute to get a blade nice and sharp, but we get them razor sharp every single time because that reduces it reduces your cutting time by seconds, but you reduce you make 60 cuts in a day. That's a whole minute that you saved, and that's less fatigue, less risk, and gets everybody home safe. This is the world's most dangerous job, after all. We do have this electronic sharpener. It's fantastic, but we only use that whenever we hit a rock and just completely mess the blade up, have to reset it. It's better to do a cold hand file with this here file, and every single one of this maintenance task. This is all very intricate. It takes a lot of time to teach somebody how to do it and learn how to do it, and mistakes. You have to make mistakes in order to learn what not to do. And let me tell you, I made a lot of mistakes. Let's see, another maintenance thing, tires. We have a total of 4 trucks on the road, 1 in the shop. That's pretty consistent because all trucks break, right? But this being a large truck takes a little bit of extra attention. So today we're going to check tire pressure on all 6 tires, as well as the chipper tire. So that's a total of 8 tires. This commercial truck has to be 100 psi, so it takes a lot of time to do. And then of course, hydraulic leaks, right? Anything hydraulic has hydraulic leaks. So this is one thing that we're trying to get addressed. There's a business here in town called Tubes and Hoses. They've been really fantastic to us. So we're hoping to get it dropped off here in the next couple days and finally get this hydraulic leak fixed so we can stop dropping hydraulic fluid in everyone's freaking driveway. That's been pretty embarrassing for me, but we usually clean it up with sawdust. It's not too big of a deal. We had to bring it to a guy in town off of Piney Green. See these holes in the background? We had to get those cut. I'm trying to think of the guy's name. His name's Tommy, and the name of his business, man, I'm drawing a blank on the name of his business, but he's at the end of Piney Green. Everybody in town knows who he is. He's a really, really good shop, and they do metal fabrication and stuff like that. So that's a little bit of our machines, and then we got one more machine over here. We got one truck out on the road. I didn't even talk about the stump grinder. Per week, every single week, that stump grinder takes 3 hours of maintenance. The belts have to get tightened up, teeth have to get either turned over or swapped out. That's $88 every time we swap a tooth out. It's a total of 8 teeth or $11 per, and of course that doesn't account for man hours. Wish I could flip this camera around, but I can't. Whatever. So right here, don't mind the shop. That's a different conversation. So in the background, that's our F350. We call that a derogatory name. And right there next to my fingertip is the Avant. The Avant has been fantastic. It's got a huge, yeah, this is our Wolf. Say hello to the Wolf. What's up, Wolfie? Can you go Wolf Wolf? Can you go Woof Woof? Say hi to the peoples. Yeah, this is our buddy. He's our guard dog. He keeps our equipment safe. Fact. But anyways, that Avant is relatively, less on the maintenance side of the house. But every, I want to say 400 hours, it requires an oil change. And of course, filters. And that is also due for maintenance. So we're hoping to fit that in at some point in time. Either today, and if not today, then I will be doing it over the weekend. Because, business owners don't deserve a weekend, right? Anybody out there? Cut me some slack. All right, guys. Well, this was maintenance day with the Drop Zone Tree crew. We're excited to get back out there next week and keep on knocking out tree work. We love what we do, and I hope you enjoyed the show. And if you got any questions, please ask. We love equipment. It's like playing with Tonka trucks. So, anyways, thanks for joining us. And we'll see you later.